look what we have here. The new DJI Goggles. Wow. It's Jeff here, Blacky's Man Cave. Haven't done a video for a while, but I thought I'd do a bit of a review on DJI Goggles, which are now in my possession. Okay, so there's been a lot of hype about these goggles, and I've been really looking forward to getting these. And we took them out on the weekend and we had a fly. Now, there's a few things I wanted to talk about with the goggles that, first of all, surprised me. I didn't, after seeing the reviews on YouTube, I really didn't expect, to be honest with you, that they were going to be as bad as they are. They're really not that good. The fit's terrible, unless there's something really wrong with my head. But I cannot get them to sit properly on my head. Matter of fact, they don't really fit at all. You sort of flop them on your head. They're hard, they don't... You can tighten them up, but then when you pull the goggles down, light leaks all through, everywhere. They don't sit on your face, they don't sit on my face. And basically, the whole thing just sits like that. And if you tighten them, so okay, let's have a look. I'm going to go up the back here. Now, I tried putting it down below the sort of hard spot on the back of my head here, and tightening it up there, because this part of the top here has got to sit on top of your forehead, but then it just wants to go forward like that. You can't really... And when you bring the goggles down like that, there's a huge space here, and they do not go up to your face properly. So everyone on YouTube that I've seen that says these are comfortable and these fit good are lying. They don't. They're actually very bad. Now, I've been using Fat Shark goggles, and the one thing I hate about the Fat Shark goggles is the size of the actual screen, because it's not that big, and the clarity. Now, one of the things I expected to get out of the DJI goggles was, being that it had two 1080p 5-inch screens, that it was going to kick ass on clarity over the Fat Sharks. Well, that was another major disappointment. You know, I seen these videos, they said, oh, it's crystal clear, the picture is crystal clear. Well, it's not. Especially not in daylight. In the middle of the day we were flying, the sun gets right in the back of the screen, apart from it falling off your head all the time. The light gets in and it's not that clear. The screen's big, I'll give you that. That's the biggest and best part about it that I've found so far. That the screen is very big. Now, I can't give you too much in the way of looking into this. In any way, it's been done online. But I think the main users of these goggles are going to be people that, obviously you can see I fly a lot, and I'm used to using goggles. So I've got the Fat Sharks, I've also got Sky Zone, and I've used other types of goggles in the past as well. I find the Fat Sharks up until now have been the best. And I got to say that I don't know that I'm going to be using them that much. And I thought I'd do this video as pretty much of a warning to people to try these on before you buy them, because these, right? You're done. You're done. They're light. You know, the screens are not that big, and it's only, I think it's less than 720p, but it's clear enough because the light doesn't get in, and they're light. And you know, I really expected a lot more. I mean, DJI, you know, I've spent a lot of money at DJI. I've got problems with the Inspire 1. They haven't done an upgrade for a long time on the Inspire 1, and the lag on that lens is incredible. That's the Z3 zoom lens on that, and it's got like a 5-second lag. Now I've seen other people had complaints about this as well, about the lag and about different things that's wrong with their Inspire 1. There's apparently in the app there's a lot of problems with I think it's iCopter. iCopter's having a lot of trouble. That's one of the YouTube channels I watch. He's having a lot of trouble with his Inspire 1. He's finding it almost impossible to actually get footage out of it anymore because the app just keeps crashing, or it just keeps flickering all the time when he's trying to do video, and there's lag. Now, when I say lag, I'm talking huge lag. Like, if I wipe my hand down the front of the camera, it's a good 5 seconds before I see my hand on the screen. So that's shocking. Now there's other problems with this as well. Now this hooks up fine to the Mavic, no problems. This hooks up fine to the Mavic, and yeah, it's wireless, and you know, it's good because it's wireless, because at least you don't have a cable. Now, I've seen another channel, I don't know whose it was, but I've seen somewhere where they had this hooked up to the P4 with a cable, and they were getting head tracking. Now, I've tried to hook the Inspire 1, the Inspire 2, the P4 up to this with the cable, and yes, it hooks up with the cable and you can see the vision, but that's it. There's nothing else. You cannot do anything else with it. I was under the impression that the Inspire 2, you would at least get head tracking, and I'm sure I've seen someone head tracking with this on it, but they told me that it wasn't. Oh, sorry, I read on the or I saw on YouTube that it wasn't working that well anyway, and you couldn't really use it with head tracking. So guys, yeah, like I said, you know, this is not going to be a long video, but I just wanted to warn people. These are $770 odd Australian. I paid a fair bit more than that to get my hands on these, because they're not released yet pretty much anywhere. But I just wanted to warn people before they actually buy these goggles to, for starters, try them on. And secondly, just check out whether you think the clarity's actually good enough to spend all that money on, and have no comfort, and have light leak, and the quality of the vision. From what I've seen on YouTube, they said it was crystal clear. Well, it's not. It's not. It's not. And the price, well, you know, to be honest with you, I think the price is probably priced right for everything you get with it. The trackpad on the side is good, but you're always bumping it, constantly bumping it. Yes, it is good. You can get used to it, and the head tracking works very well. You know, it does work quite well with the Mavic, and probably if you've never used goggles before, you might like them. But I think the worst thing about them, the absolute worst thing about them, is the fit, because I cannot get them to fit right. It feels like they're hard. They're just hard, and they don't grip my head properly, so I can't get them to sit on my head. And when I get them to sit right, this part here doesn't sit on my face. Well, I'm not happy with them. So anyway, I just thought I'd put that out there. Now, if anyone from DJI is listening to this, which they probably aren't, you really need to get the head tracking sorted out for at least the Inspire 2 and the P4, because, you know, this thing here, there's an $8,000 drone there, and you've got the latest drone, one of the latest, and the latest goggles and they don't work on the head tracking. I mean, surely that's just a firmware upgrade. I'm hoping. I'm happy to use the cable. But anyway, all in all, I just wanted to put that out there. The main problem with it is the fit. They don't fit well at all. The second problem is the light leaks. There's that much light gets in the middle of the day, you might as well not have them on, you might as well be using the tablet. The clarity, well, that's another thing they're pushing as being excellent. It's not that good. It's certainly not what I'd expected. And the price, well, I think the price is too dear for most people, and I think most people are probably better off with the Fat Shark goggles. So there you are. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe to Blackie's Man Cave, and give a thumbs up. I mean, maybe some people will watch this. Anyway, thanks guys. Cheers for now. Bye.